Welcome to the Bandano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Caitlin Clark gets kneed in the groin, punched in the throat. Alyssa Thomas puts all of her body weight on her to stand up after falling to the ground, punching her and kneeing her in the groin. No foul gets called. They play on. Caitlin Clark shoots a three. A player on the Phoenix Mercury gets into her landing space. Caitlin Clark comes down on her foot. No flagrant called. Caitlin Clark comes up, holding her back. The referees are terrible. But the worst part of all of this, Caitlin Clark got kneed in the groin, throat punched, landing space, no call, and Stephanie White sat there on the sidelines with her arms crossed, tweaking, sniffing, twitching away. This is a coach that said, I ride with Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White, you ride with Alyssa Thomas. You ride with DeWanna Bonner. You don't ride with the CC22. You wish you did. You want people to think that you do, but you don't. You ride for Alyssa Thomas. You ride for DeWanna Bonner. You don't ride for Caitlin Clark. You don't ride for your team. The only person you might ride for is Kelsey Mitchell. You're disgusting, number one. The fact that you didn't get a technical today lets us all know you don't have the cojones, the gonads, the heart, the will, the want to stick up for your players, and you don't have the care to stick up for Caitlin Clark. You don't care about that player. You look at Caitlin Clark, that's your meal ticket. That's the person that's going to get you on a national stage so you can get credit for things that you don't deserve credit for. That's the person that you're going to hitch your wagon to so you can get all these broadcast jobs. So the Indiana Fever and their 2,000 fans can glaze you and kiss your behind. While the real Caitlin Clark fans are like, you're trash. Brush your hair. Stephanie White needs to go. Kelly Krauskopf needs to go. Amber Cox needs to go. Lynn Dunn needs to go. They all need to go. We need to clean house. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. The Indiana Fever lose today. 111-109 to the Phoenix Mercury. Caitlin Clark left the game late in the third quarter. The Indiana Fever lost, and to be as transparent as I possibly can, I don't care. To be as transparent as I possibly can, to be as upfront and honest as I possibly can, I don't care. Caitlin Clark's not playing. Nah, whatever. Okay, they lost. So what? Kelsey Mitchell should have carried them to the victory, right, Stephanie? Right? Kelsey Mitchell should have carried you to the victory. The hub should have carried this game. No, you lost Caitlin Clark. You lost the game. Yeah, good for you. What we all care about is Caitlin Clark leaving the game with a back injury. The same back injury that Stephanie told us wasn't an injury. The same back injury that they tried to hide until they got called out about it. You can see her walking gingerly to the back right there. Now the question is, how does she sustain these injuries? The Indiana Fever update, Caitlin Clark will not return to tonight's game. Yeah, they're getting crushed. You got your blessing in disguise. Alyssa Thomas injured Caitlin Clark. The Fever didn't do anything to protect. Yeah, the Fever are getting crushed. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll talk about that for tomorrow. How did she get injured? Let's start over here. Knee in the groin, fist on the throat. They hate that white girl. My reaction. You don't like it? Too bad. Knee in the groin, fist on the throat. They hate that white girl. Look at this. She falls down. Here comes Alyssa Thomas. Knee in the groin. And here she comes. Fist on the throat. Knee in the groin. Fist on the throat. Alyssa Thomas doing what Alyssa Thomas does. Showing what a talentless hack she is. Showing what a talentless hack she is. When you don't have skill, you use physicality. Alyssa Thomas. Again, folks, this play, no foul, no flagrant, no review. Just Caitlin Clark get up and play on. And then she leans all of her weight on Caitlin Clark, getting up while continuing to jab her in the throat. No play here. And they said the referees were going to call this game tight. My ass, they were going to call this game tight. My ass. Then we have this play right here. Caitlin Clark, landing space call. Or should I say landing space no call. Shoots a three. Player gets her landing space. She gets hurt. And you see, as soon as she gets hurt, boom, instantly goes to grab her back. Again, the back that Stephanie White told us wasn't an issue. The back that's, again, this is twofold. Because the coach lied about it, and then all the shills that allow this coach to lie about it, lied about it. All the shills that now want to flip back on Stephanie White needs to do this, and Stephanie White needs to stop, and all the shills that are now flipping back into the real world, stop flipping back into the real world. You've already contributed to this nonsense enough by hiding and allowing them to conceal this injury and not asking about this injury and not pressing about this injury. You guys allowed this. So please stop acting like we're just coming, finally I see the light. No. We've seen the light when she first showed up with the back brace, but you guys didn't ask about the back brace. The first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, you didn't ask about that. Then they fired Scott Agnes because he said it was load management, because her back's not 100% healthy. And you guys joked around about, he, cool. No flagrant foul called on this, by the way, either. The referees. Where are the referees at? This is the problem right here. Stephanie White would rather make sure she keeps her relationship with Alyssa Thomas sexual, allegedly, than crash out over her superstar getting blatantly kneed in the groin and jabbed in the throat. People defend this coach? Oh, but Ben, she said she rides with Caitlin Clark. Yeah, my ass, she rides with Caitlin Clark. Oh, but Ben, they hug and kiss and do all of it. I don't care. That's all for show. That's all for the cameras. You actually see how they actually act, how Caitlin Clark reacts, what Stephanie White actually says in press conferences and things that she does on the floor. She doesn't ride for Caitlin Clark. Then, of course, we know that Jamel Hill and Chris Williamson, two of the biggest race baiters in the WNBA space, happier than a pig in shit seeing this crap. Oh, yeah, by the way, Caitlin Clark, kneed in the groin, fist in the throat, yet I'm supposed to take people like Annie Constable, who said that she's a diva and she can get the WNBA to bend to her will, seriously. I should take these people seriously. Interesting. That's why we can't take them seriously, because they're a joke. Not only is Jamel Hill and Chris Williamson happier than a pig in shit, you know who else is happier than a pig in shit? Stephanie White, I'm sure. Because in Stephanie White's mind, though she didn't say it, she might be thinking it, I'm sure this is a blessing in disguise for one Stephanie White, right? I'm sure this is a blessing in disguise for Stephanie White, right? You can't make this stuff up. Then you got John the Liquidator in the building reporting. Amber just got up and went to Caitlin Clark in the back. You have Kelly Krauskopf getting up, going to Caitlin Clark in the back. No foul calls at all. No foul call on that play at all. And the thing is, you know, Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner, they're all dapping it up in the locker room over there. They're all clapping each other high five in the locker room over there. All the old WNBA guard, they're all loving this. The old WNBA guard that some people want to get along with and key with and ha with, I ain't with that. Because you know where their attentions lie. I'm not with WNBA. I don't want to be with them at all. I don't want to be part of that club. I don't want to be part of that clique. I'll stay over here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. Caitlin Clark was on the run for a heater, by the way. We were on a 30-point watch, of course. And then this nonsense happened. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.